So, in the book, I share about how most of my trips were alone. You know, traveling alone as a young person, and then also how much challenge I had traveling in Africa as an African. So I'd like for you to share your perspective, you know, with this traveling alone, you know, travel hazards, problems that come from traveling, and what experience you have as a European traveling in Africa.
Okay, okay. So in general, as a European, you don't have a lot of travel in traveling in Africa. A lot less travel than my African colleagues. So going from one country to another country, it's really an issue for them. For me, sometimes it's just paying money for a visa, but usually they accept me. So it's not denied. And it's not an issue, and it's even came to a point where I have to say I remember one incident when I was traveling from Ethiopia to another African country, and with my girlfriend, who was African, and she asked me if I have my yellow fever certificate with me. I said, oh no, I did not, and luckily enough, I developed even a fever on the plane, so I got really sick. And when we landed, there was a temperature screening before you came to the briefing, and because I was European, I didn't even have to go through the screening, whereas all the other Africans had to go through. For the healthy ones, I had to go through, I was the sick one.
It was exempted.
Exactly. It was European. They thought I was coming from a European country, which was not true because I was coming from Ethiopia. I could have been sick. But I think this was a premium treatment that I got.
It's the others.
Yeah.
Very
And also they have a lot more issues with visas.
like you.
I have to pay money. They probably sometimes don't even it's just an issue for them. It's just being denied or not.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing. And regarding travel problems, like probably like I shared in my book, I wouldn't give a spoiler, too much information about almost being implicated with some problems on the way, drug problems. Have you ever had this experience, or what do you think about about this?
Because the way I look, the long hair, I'm always thirsty for drugs.
Wow.
Yes. So there was no sweats and pet bags, but it has never been an issue. And I'm very careful about it, so I don't take it bags from somewhere. So I know how to travel safely. But I'm tested for drugs. That's not the way I probably look. Long hair, it makes me rock and roll.
I find this really interesting because last night I was having a conversation with a professor friend from the US, and he was just telling me, how interesting it is to travel as a young person, and the fact that some of the experiences you have traveling are things you never learn in the four walls of a school. Because in my experience, for instance, my bachelor's degree as a young person, I was a pharmacy student, and I was just looking forward to being a graduate and letting the whole world worship me because I am a pharmacist. But so many things I learned traveling, I could have never learned them in the four walls of school. So very interesting to hear your perspective.
There's one thing that I can say is just be careful. The friendly people sometimes when you travel are the most dangerous. Unfriendly ones are the honest ones, the friendly ones you have to be.
Tip for you, I know that you need to read to find out more.
Exactly.